Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are good and well. So, in this video, we will talk about what is private sector, its definition and business examples. Well, the private sector is part of economy that is run by individual and companies for profit and is not state controlled. Therefore, it encompasses all for-profit businesses that are not owned for or operate by the government, companies and corporations that are governments run are part of what is known as the public sector, while charities and other non-profit organizations are the part of the veneratory sector. Let's talk about the key takeaways. Well, the private sector consists of all property privately owned for-profit businesses in the economy. The private sector tends to make up a large share of economy in free market, capitalist-based sectors societies. Private sector businesses can also collaborate with government-run agencies in an arrangement called public-private partnership. Let's understand the private sector. The private sector is the segment of a national economy that is owned, controlled, and managed by private individuals or enterprises. The private sector has a goal of making money and employ more works than the public sector. A private sector organization is created by forming a new enterprises or privating a public sector organization. A large private sector corporation may be privately or publicly traded businesses in the private sector drive on price is for a good and a service while competing for consumers' money. In the theory, customers do not want to pay more for something when they can buy the same item elsewhere at a lower cost. In most free economies, that the private sector make up a big proportion of the economy, as opposed to nations that have more state control over their economies, which have a large public sectors. For example, the United States has a strong private sector because it has a free economy, while China, where the state control many of its corporation, has a large public sector. Let's talk about the type of private sector businesses. The private sector is a very diverse sector and make up a big part of many economies. It is based on many different individual partnership and groups. The entities that form the private sector, including sole proprietorship and partner proprietorship. The second one is a partnership. Third one is small and mid-sized businesses. Fourth one is large corporation and multinationals. The next one is professional and trade sectors, and the last one is trade unions. Every thought the state may control the private sector, the government does legally late it any business or corporation entity operating in that country must operate under the laws. The private sector employ work through individual businesses on corporation or other non-government agencies. Jobs include those in manufacturing, financial services, professions, hospitality, or other non-government positions. Workers are paid with part of the company's profit. Private sector workers tend to have more pay increases, more career choices, greater opportunities for promotions, less job security, and less comprehensive benefit plan that the public sector workers. This is our video for today. I hope you got some information. See you in the next one.